Oh. So awkward. Roll the intro. Roll the intro. Roll the intro. Intro. So yeah, welcome back to Goal Side. In all seriousness though, guys, welcome back to the internet show where I choose 3 stories from the world of football and discuss them right here in my room with you. Let's hop right into it. As you may or may not know, there was a host of international friendlies this week accompanied by Asian World Cup qualifiers. Lots of great games going on, like the Italy-USA game. Clint Dempsey's solitary strike was enough to see off the Italian national team in what was the US's first win over the Italians ever in an international friendly. And guys, I've mixed feelings. I'm scared. I'm confused. My ancestors and the rest of my family are all very Italian, but I live in the United States, so home team always first, home team always first. I'm glad the US won. Italy dominated the game and had a slew of chances which they should have put away, but at the same time, I'm happy with the end result. It's just like the Arsenal-Milan game. I have soft spots for both teams, and it was just weird to watch, and I was going to be happy either way and sad either way. I mean, it's the exact same way with the US-Italy game, but hey, good on the US, good on Clint Dempsey. Moving along. France versus Germany. Goals for France coming first from Giroud and then from Malouda. Germany then got a late consolation goal through Kaká. The Netherlands versus England. Arjen Robben and Klaas-Jan Huntelaar put 3 points on the board to England's 2 through Ashley Young and Gary Cahill. Spain versus Venezuela. The big story out of the Spain-Venezuela game was Roberto Soldado's hat trick. I am very excited for Roberto Soldado. He has been on fire for Valencia in the past couple years and definitely deserved a call-up in the absence of David Villa and the form of Fernando Torres. Let's segue into the Asian World Cup qualifying matches. Alright, the 2 biggest stories for me that come out of the Asian qualifiers are Bahrain's 10-0 smashing of Indonesia and the fact that Japan finished second in their group. First, we go to Bahrain and Indonesia. Bahrain defeated a weakened Indonesian side 10-0. Guys, scoring 10 goals in a contemporary football match is huge. That does not happen. The biggest scorelines we see are like the 8-2 victory earlier this year between Manchester and Arsenal, or 5-0 or 6-0 thrashings of Spanish minnows by Real Madrid or Barcelona. And when I say it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I don't care how weakened Indonesia are, they actually aren't that poor of a team. If you delve a little deeper, things get even more interesting. The Bahrain national team actually had to overturn a 9-goal deficit and get the win in order to progress to the next round. And wouldn't you know it, they scored 10 goals. Huh, that's convenient. FIFA has launched what they call a routine inquiry. And with that, we move on to our next Asian qualifier story, and that is Japan finishing second in their group to Uzbekistan. Guys, I don't know anything about Uzbek football, but I do know that Japan is a pretty darn good side, and that they should be doing better than finishing second in their group. The Samurai Blue actually have a 100-year plan in place to be the best national team in the world. The Japanese put on some absolutely fantastic shows at the 2010 World Cup and at the Asian Championships. I'm a little surprised they're finishing second in their group. They have fantastic players like Shinji Kagawa, Ryo Miyaichi is an up-and-coming star, Keisuke Honda is their midfield ace. And with that heavy-handed criticism from an 18-year-old boy in his room, we move on. Next, I want to talk about all of the coaching drama that is going on, guys. Most of said drama right now is focusing around Real Madrid head coach Jose Mourinho and Barcelona ace Pep Guardiola. Both managers have yet to renew their contracts at their respective sides, and loads of speculation is going down as to whether or not they're going to leave, sign new contracts, who they're going to coach next, who's going to replace them. Some people are even tipping them as successors to Fabio Capello for the English national team job. Jose Mourinho has been cited in London, people are talking up a possible return to Chelsea. Some people are saying he's actually headed to Tottenham. Pep Guardiola has been linked with Chivas in Mexico. We've also heard Pep mention how fond he is of Athletic Bilbao. And Pep has also stressed that he's looking for a break from all the pressure of being the Barcelona head coach. With all these sightings and statements, there has been an onslaught of speculation as to who would take over for Pep or Mourinho if they do leave to find pastures anew. Arsenal coach Arsene Wenger has actually been tipped to go to both sides. Supposedly, this could be Arsene's last year in London, and both Real Madrid and Barcelona are said to be very interested in procuring his services. Real Madrid also seem to be interested in Germany national team coach Joachim Löw. Personally, I think Joachim Löw is a good fit for Real Madrid if Jose Mourinho does decide to leave. Joachim Löw is a proponent of fast counter-attacking football, which is the style that we've seen Real Madrid utilize over the past season. Joachim and Arsene seem to be the big two names to replace Mourinho if he does leave. However, there have been a slew of names over at Camp Nou as to who is going to replace Pep Guardiola. Names like Marcelo Bielsa, Luis Enrique, Oscar Garcia, Ernesto Valverde, Michael Laudrup, and a host of other names, all with their own merits and all who sort of cater to the Barcelona style. I think it's really funny and really interesting to see how fans' transfer madness has transferred itself over into coaching transfer madness. Coaches are starting to become as much of superstars as the players themselves. And I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. It might be that with the advent of coaching superstars, we start to see coaches being traded as commodities just like players, and that may or may not be a good thing for football as a whole. What do you guys think? Leave a comment, leave a video response, let me know how you feel. And last but not least, I want to discuss Sulley Muntari's ghost goal in the AC Milan-Juventus match last week. There has been a load of debate over whether or not this goal is a goal. A lot of AC Milan fans, players, staff, coaches, and owners are very, very angry at the referees for not allowing this goal. A goal that might have given them the edge in this year's title race. Now, a lot of Juventus players, fans, and staff are coming up with reasons why that goal isn't a goal or why it wouldn't have mattered much in the long term. And I want to use this ghost goal to loop back around to a plug I made a long time ago, and that is goal line technology. If we at home can see the play and see if the referee has made a mistake, the referee should be able to look and see that he's made a mistake as well. If goal line technology were implemented, Sepp Blatter, it would make a whole lot of people a lot happier, it would stop a whole lot of unnecessary conflict, and make the game as a whole a lot more fair. I just don't know why it has to be a debate. You'd stop a whole lot of just stupid anger and stupid fight. Disappointment. Oh, and as a general addendum, Sulley Muntari, that was a goal. Well done. And guys, with that little bit of controversy, I think I'm going to end the show. I'm Chris, this is my room, this is Goal Side, I'm not awkward, and I will see you next time.